Okay, so I bought all of these transmissions for the transmission rebuilding book, which I never ended up writing. So I tried to buy one of every car. And then it's been so long since I looked at transmissions, I'm not really, want to make sure I didn't look stupid on this video by not being able to figure out what was what. So I made a transmission cheat sheet for myself.
Genius.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
All right, so this one here is this is just a plain old Boxster, 2003 to 2004. Not exactly sure how I got this one.
Want me?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I was writing the Boxster book, so I might have bought a few to take apart and then never got to taking them apart for the book or something. This is a 911 transmission, not a 901 and not a 915. But it's a 2-year only, 70 to 71 with a push, with a push clutch on it, and I think it's a push. Maybe it's a pull. I can't remember. But it's 901 internals. What's really nice about this box is that you can use them, if you take the internals out of a 914 transmission and put it into this case, it's the same internals, then you can then plop this transmission into a 914 6 that has a 3.2 in it, and you don't have to mess with the flywheel. So it's a smooth way of doing that conversion. So these are pretty popular for that. I have one of those in my other 914. This one has got an open diff on it, as you can see. Just in case you guys don't know, when you turn the diff, it turns the other side, turns in opposite directions. It is an open diff versus an LSD, which is this one right here. This is a 924 turbo transmission. Turn that, and if it turns the same direction, it's got a limited slip differential in it. A lot of people don't know this, and I've never told this secret ever, but the internals to the 924 turbo transmission share a lot from the 915s, including the limited slip. So that is a 915 limited slip in there. You can tell from the part numbers that you see on here as well, just to confirm that. So limited slip differential, 930 part number. So so that will that limited slip that's in the 924 turbo can be used in the 911 transmission or the 915, I believe. Maybe the 930. I'll have to check that. This is a 930 transmission. This is the big boy. This is the biggest boy of all. This one I bought for something. I don't remember what I bought it for, but this one has a limited slip differential in it. You can tell. That is the biggest and baddest boy of the block. Takes 2 people to move that thing around, and they both had to have eaten breakfast. Yeah. So this, we looked this one up. This was a 74 or 75 915. Probably the most popular one that everyone's looking for. This one has got an open diff. Yep, in it. We can get the transmission numbers soon.
That's so cool.
All right. 914 transmission, very easy to tell from the ears on the back, which often break, especially if you're driving the car really hard. There's 2 of these. One of these came out of my car, and one of them I bought for the transmission rebuilding book that I never wrote. It's this one, and then that's a 914 one over there. Okay. This case, just an empty transmission case. I really don't know why I have this, but it is a, I believe this, yeah, this is a 911. Triple check that. What's that, 9? Oh, that's 911. The casting's different, but 911, the same thing as the 2-year-old engine. I think I bought that maybe to convert my 901, sorry, 914 into the 911 to use in a 6 conversion. Maybe. I don't really remember. But that's what you need to do that for your 914 6 conversion. Take the internals out of that, stuff them into this, bolts right up. What the heck is that one? 944, that's why I don't recognize it. Yeah, 944, I don't know what year. These are not worth that much, but a couple $100. This is one of these is a 5-speed Boxster. I think one of them is a 4-speed. This is what they are. No, this is the one I took apart for the Boxster book. I think it's a 5-speed. So I have the ring and pinion somewhere else. I'll have to find it. I don't think there was anything wrong with these transmissions when I took them apart, but I took them apart just to do the book. This one's also a Boxster transmission. I think that's the 6-speed actually. Yeah, I think that's the big boy. Not 100% sure. I have it written down as that. 964 G50. Everybody knows that. I think this is out of a 90. I looked it up. What year is that out of? G50. I think it's out of. Well, it says copper C2 Cabriolet, so that's got to be 964 early. And then we got the early 901 box there. And then we have 2 engine cases in the middle. This engine case someone asked me about the other day. This one I found at a swap meet. It is probably the rarest of the rare. This is a 3-liter turbo / 3-liter European Carrera engine case. And 930 / 0. I can't read that. Can you pause it for a minute?
Yes.
Just pause.